Yeah, back once again, Trey. This is not a request, reaction, or nothing like that. I'm just doing my check in right here because I was already in the lab. Instead of getting up and going outside, I already woke up and did my wake and bake, sip my coffee as you will. You know what I mean? Sip my coffee early this morning for sure. But I've been avoiding this topic on the Fish Out of Water series. I just react to music, but this is where I can really give y'all what I'm thinking when I hear certain shit for real. And a lot of times when I'm outside, I'm waking and baking. I'm fresh, like literally out the bed, brush my teeth, use the bathroom. I'm getting on camera. That's the only time I really have anyway, because once I'm off of that and I upload, I'm either in the lab with my kids or, life in general. But I'm blabbling and babbling and babbling. I stayed away from this topic because I didn't really get the full details of what's going on between Drake, Universal Music Group. Hell, I was happy that he was suing them because they be cutthroat when it comes to YouTube videos. Trust me. They play some cutthroat dirty games. So him suing them or having a petition to look into the records and all that to see if they was cheating, knowing they was cheating because they cheat for you. But I get it. I didn't care. Didn't really pay no mind to it. But once he pulled back that petition and then signed and filed for a defamation character lawsuit because of Not Like Us, it's like, yo, what? This is my first time starting to actually read things. And I quote, this is in there. The song in question is Not Like Us, written and performed by Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, professionally known as Kendrick Lamar. The recording was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal PDF file and to suggest that the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. To all the people that is subscribed to this channel right here, I know it's more because of the fish out of water, but y'all gotta understand, as a person who has been listening and been a full participant in hip hop, I used to know how to break dance. I know how to draw graffiti. I've made mixtapes and rapped. I've been in studio sessions and watched people put together beats and write songs. I've been living it my whole life. I've had the kid and play high top fade. Like I've lived this my whole life for real. This has never happened. And especially in this way, because you also had false allegations on him about him being a wife beater, having that DV on his jacket. But you suing him, well, you suing Universal Music Group for releasing and helping Not Like Us become as big as it was. Great. Not Like Us is just, it's a big song. You just in a position that you've never been in before. The losing end. You've been winning because of UMG. But the people spoke for UMG. UMG just went with the horse that was leading the race. Like they always do. What you think they did with you? Once you got hot and you was on everybody else's songs and you kind of just slid over Lil Wayne in that number one position, they just pushed you and pushed you and pushed you, and you got lost in your own sauce and thought that you was just gonna run over everybody. Nobody stands a chance against Drake. You see what I did to Meek Mill. You seen how I fight. I went blow for blow with Pusha T. It wasn't no body or nothing like that. We had a real scrap. You thought it was gonna happen like that with old Kendrick, cause he quiet. It didn't go your way. That's nasty, though. That's nasty to. But I know the move. The real move is the Super Bowl is coming up. And you've been seeing the ratings for these NFL games. You've seen what the NFL did to the NBA on Christmas. You've seen what they did to the NBA on Christmas. It was like almost 100 million more people watching the NFL games than the NBA games. I don't care what LeBron said at the end of that game. I don't care what he said. He is lying. Go look at the numbers. Google is available for everybody. The numbers show the difference. Outside of that, man, while I was editing videos yesterday, I started watching a TV show on Peacock called The Triangle, and it's about these an ensemble group of people go to figure out what's going on in the Bermuda Triangle, but the plot is the Navy has a secret base in the Atlantis. Just, if you haven't watched The Triangle on Peacock and you just got time to spare with nothing to watch, and you might be sipping a little wine, you may have rolled a joint or two, go watch it. I promise you, you're gonna look at it as it's an okay show or it's so bad that it end up being good because you can't imagine the CGI that's going on in this show. That's hilarious. The acting in certain pockets is like so horrible. It makes it hilarious. It's just one of those shows where you can tell why I got swept under the rug, but just I didn't have nothing else to watch, so I cut on The Triangle, and I feel like it was such a bad show acting wise that I ended up being highly entertained by how bad it was. I ain't really watching no sports last night at all. Kind of sportsed out, waiting until Big Eagles till we play. That's the next like real game I watch. Cause I watched a couple of basketball games this weekend too, and earlier this week. I'm kind of basketballed out and footballed out. I saw they had some hockey games on. I thought about watching, but Abbott Elementary ended up coming on. That's me and my woman favorite shows to watch. Abbott Elementary, High Potential. What else has been lately? Will Trent is back. Been back into that. Yeah. I see the little Chicago area came like I guess it must have been like the season finale for the winner last week when as far as Chicago PD and Chicago Med and all those because we watch those too. Like when you're a full grown adult and then you got bills to pay and you need some entertainment, you're gonna find some TV shows to get into to save a couple of bucks. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to find some inside entertainment. But yeah, I know for the next few weeks it's gonna be heavy in the Fish Out of Water series because this weekend I was gonna go pick up my kids, but then I ended up having to wait until the weekend of the 30th because this weekend it's a hard freeze. Sunday night, Monday morning. That's gonna be around the time I'm supposed to bring them back. I ain't trying to drive over these frozen bridges. Our roads are not prepared for ice or snow. I'm not taking no chances. The next weekend, my daughter got to go do something at school that weekend, so I'm gonna skip that one. And then the weekend of the 30th, I should be then had enough time of working, stacking up to where when I do go get them the weekend of the 30th, might go watch a movie, get something to eat, you know, get some time in outside of the crib because my kids don't mind spending time with me in the crib and watching movies and we play Uno and we just really just kind of be trash talking each other. And my son got a little game now, so he be occupied with that or showing me YouTube videos that he be watching. So yeah, they don't mind that. But I try to get him out the house and do some family activities together too at the same time, get some social things going. Because I'm a recluse. I stay in the house for weeks without even paying no mind. Once Walmart started delivering and Amazon, it was over. I'm an anti-social person. I ain't gotta go outside. Y'all can bring it to me. Anything I want. It's like perfect with me. But the people around me I know aren't like that. So I gotta be reminded of myself to like, hey, kind of get out the house a little bit. Get them out the house a little bit, so they won't be like low key resenting you because you just get into your own mode. That's how I just get into my own mode and lock in. And that's it. We zoned in. I'm in here for weeks. But that's about it, man. That's about the things I came across yesterday looking at Twitter. The triangle on Peacock that's so bad that it's highly entertaining. And Abbott Elementary. No sports takes. I don't care. Eagles. Eagles over the Rams. That's all I got. When it comes to sports, Eagles over the Rams. But once I drop this, y'all know where we going. Straight to the Fish Out of Water series. I got another good 20 coming for sure.